Hi, welcome. This is Leanna, and today we are going to talk about dating. Um, I have actually not been in the dating scene for quite some time, and there's kind of a reason for that. In my past video, you'll see that I talked about how I went through kind of a bad breakup well, I did say 10 years ago, but that's actually not true. It was longer than that. That was a 10-year relationship, and I did have another relationship after that that was quite healthy, but the one before that ended. There was some cheating involved, et cetera, et cetera. We won't get into details. That's kind of boring. The one after that was quite healthy. It just wasn't for me. Anyway, I have been sort of numbing, avoiding, I don't know, you name it, just kind of putting myself in weird situations, situationships, whatever. But I would say for the last 5 years, it's been complete avoidance, 100%. And since I've gotten myself sober, I've been spending some time working on self-worth, confidence, self-love, and also recognizing that I've been self-abandoning heavily, and all kind of, for love. And that stops now because it's time that, I realize that I deserve love. I have a lot of love to give, and I deserve to receive it also in return. So a friend suggested that even though dating apps are not the way that I'd like to meet somebody, I would like to meet somebody very authentically, doing something I love, whether it's going to a concert, I don't know, being out and about on a walk, traveling, meeting somebody at the airport. Who knows? I don't even know. How do you meet people these days anymore? Anyway, she did suggest going on a dating app and kind of rebuilding my profile and putting down the things that reflect who I am today. So I thought, you know what, fine. And she did say, I pushed back a little, and she was like, listen, maybe you don't meet somebody that way, okay? But chances are there could be one person who sees that. And based on who you are today, you putting that energy out there, like the law of attraction, it just takes one person to see that new profile, and you just never know. So I thought, okay, let me go on my old Bumble profile. I pulled it up on my iPad today so we could talk about it. It's kind of embarrassing. The things that I put in my profile were they're true, but it's so funny because it's such a reflection of sort of the version of who I was back then. And I was just trying to be cool, playful, whatever. And so I just kind of listed like a top 10 things about myself. I had said my body's 75% covered in freckles. Why am I talking about my body off the bat? I said I still like SpaghettiOs. I never leave home without sunglasses. I listen to music while doing everything. I floss every day. I changed careers during the pandemic. My hair looks better brushed. It's true. I always use a knife and fork. I'm a bon vivant, and I'm always smiling. Some of these things are true, but what is that really putting out there as far as like what I'm trying to attract? It's like I've realized right now in my life, I've spent the last 10 plus years just hustling, just grinding, breaking my back, working my butt off. And in the last 6 months, I've realized that, you've got to work, right? You have to make a living, and that's fine, okay? I'm going to continue to do that. That's, what else am I going to do? Just like sit around waiting for a magic pot of money to show up? No. But I also have realized, like, while I love to work. It's the type of work that I love doing that doesn't really actually like earn money. I love being home. I'm a homebody. I like cooking at home. I like doing my laundry. I like ironing. I like steaming my clothes. I like making a home. I like to be the type of friend that if one of my friends is sick and she needs to rest, I like to be able to take her dog for a walk or watch her kid or make her soup. You can't do those things if you're out just like grinding and, like so exhausted from that grind, working 12, 14-hour days sometimes, that all you have to do or all you can do when you get home is knock out, and then the day that you maybe have one more other day off after you've knocked out is like put yourself back together. That just kind of becomes exhausting. So I don't know. So I'm going to make that my project. I'm going to try and put myself back together. We'll see. But it's winter here in New York. It's really cold. It's like 30 degrees, maybe a little bit less today. And I just want to stay home and be cozy and sit here with my candles and drink my coffee. Who wants to, get all dressed up and go out and schlep in the cold weather and try and look pretty? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just need to change my frame of thought. I know I got to put myself out there. So I don't know. I'm just going to find the strength, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll report back in a couple of weeks with a new video. I guess I'm putting this out here. You guys will hold me accountable. I'm going to update this app, and I guess I'm going to engage in the app too. And if anything, if it doesn't work out, at least we'll have a few funny stories to talk about. So thanks for listening, and definitely check back I'm sure there's going to be some funny stories. How can there not be? It's New York City. The dating is not great here, but I'm going to give it a go.